adapt QoS can be maintained in various ways. How do you provide quality of service to the users? Depending on what the user says, it might be user feedback, it might be analysis which you have, it might be network monitoring, it might be various things. You have to come up with the QoS over there. It says critically analyze network bandwidth and quality of service. You can overall Munaseer network bandwidth को analyze करना है, quality of service को analyze करना है. Those things have to come there. So that's a bit fishy, this question, even though it seems to be a one phrase question, it has not to be explained in terms of quality of service. QoS is not one entire range of Click on QoS. Several aspects. Okay. You see, several aspects. Quality of traffic QoS quality of traffic okay. There are low through output, drop packets, errors, latencies, jitters, out of order delivery. In terms of application, you see, there's a lot of stuff over here. You have to come up with the thing which is being used in a hospital. Okay. Let's say in the hospital, you might need something like video conferencing, fine. Something like online games, not needed. See, you have to choose what kind of applications you will be using and what is the QoS you provide for these particular applications. The application quality of service कौन provide करा? Bandwidth content करना है. You have a load balancer, how is the load being balanced? Everything overall QoS का print होगा. Those are the ones which is answers. That's what you have to come up with. Anyone can copy and paste what QoS is. I want to map it with the application which I have not given application. You have to choose it. When you go through your assessment criteria, assessment criteria only one thing in Panga. Not this, not this. Not this. So assessment criteria PDF company in this one. Always ask us, get it from Jani, get this entire thing from Jani. If it's for local area, you see, it simply says now the first question, you should map it up with this. If there's something in terms of quality of service, you see what are the quality of service they're expecting over here. It says about bandwidth, it talks about cabling, it talks about wireless infrastructure. You have to map it with this. QoS is a part of your question. It comes under quality of service comes to QoS also there. You want to manage that infrastructure. It came on land performance. Given land performance. Quality of service comes on land performance. You have user access, traffic analysis, bandwidth monitoring, jetting configurations and jetting rules. Everything comes on the QoS. How you do it depends on what you use, what sort of application you use. Like a very minute, okay. What about the other one? You must have critically aware different types of networking technology and networking media and briefly explain devices and networking media which you will be using for this project. And technology you use must have for justification. That's fine. Networking technology and networking media. Types of networking technology you will be using this project and the media, which is your switches, which is your routers, if you are using routers, if you are using DHCP server, if you are using hotspots, if you are using desktop, explain it and you say why you use it. What was the reason? If the current infrastructure never talks about what it has, you can come up with and say, the currently we are having this, so we can just use this since it's suiting the requirement perfectly. You can just read it off. The second one, design a lab for the influx hospital. I say, no, it's your Visio diagram by default. You can either do it in Visio or else you can simply use a packet trace diagram as well. That's the plan. Packet trace capture the issue technical words you can't exactly show what you are trying to show. So you can use packet trace, you can use Visual Geometry design as well. Okay? Resolve the land issues in the current network infrastructure and propose an infrastructure which improves security, reliability, and performance. Task 3. What you have to come up over here is what you are going to do over here is resolve the land issues. Current issues thing depending on the case study. Case study and current issues are. Easy. Current network practices may be for several years using hardware platform and network systems. Variety of vendors. So you see those words, I'm just showing you one. Variety of vendors. Vendors variety व्यक्ति compliance maintain कराना है. You can't come up into one thing. Variety of vendors has issues. Yes. Okay. And running on a range of proprietary and open protocol standards. In general, the system have adequately supported existing business practice, but a number of problems have been experienced in the recent past involving loss and corruption of data, lack of adequate communication, well as data security, large volumes of image data such as CT scans and MRI reports are mainly accessed to the radio. It simply says what's the issue. So if it simply says that large volumes of image data such as CT scans and MRI are mainly accessed from the radiography section, they can bandwidth and order the image. Quality of service provide quality का बात है मैं कितने का तो just security हो. It says these are the issues which you come in quality of traffic: low through output, drop packets, errors, latencies, jitters, out of all deliveries. These are the problems which you come when you face quality of service. You have to talk about the problems. You don't talk about every damn thing over here. You might not need jitters and out of deliveries. You might have block packers, low through output, and good afternoon. Low through output, all as latencies. Latencies, yeah. So it can low through outputs and latencies. Okay. So, explain don't copy and paste it just from Wikipedia, see some learning stuff from some other reference. And then you talk about what I will do for this. Low through output take latencies or issues. Take I issue case study I issue I have given the case study. Case study is huge. Okay. And the other one, applications. You choose a couple of applications. Now you know that when I have to transmit some data, you can simply say streaming media. Okay, you can simply come up with something like IP telephone, also known as voice over IP. You can come like video conferencing for doctors. You come up with something. You come up with something which you think that is being used in your field. Try to map it up with case study का map करना hospital environment का map करना. And go down mechanisms. IP and Ethernet efforts, everything is over here. Protocols, end-to-end quality of service को हम implement कराने. There's a lot of stuff. Testing होता था तीन quality of service feedback forms, quality of evaluation forms, quality of service templates, quality of service protocols, frameworks, होने था तीन. Quality of service is a huge area. You can't shrink it, but try your best. By using QoS practices, it becomes possible to give increased priority to processing the data to minimize delay even within a limited bandwidth system. But prioritize QoS prioritize without QoS we can prioritize stuff. Sometimes we might do QoS without knowing that it's QoS. You might think, okay, sales staff then product bandwidth connection and it's broadband students broadband that is all quality of service. Sales wants more bandwidth, so sometimes we might give them more bandwidth for the email. Arliya na there sales more bandwidth ke have more bandwidth na application wise better. Why do you want more bandwidth? Is the first question. Emails fine, so I'll be giving more bandwidth only for port 25 emails. आगे एनालाइज करना क्या करना OMP कनेक्टिविटी का दिया ना यूज कराना होगा QoS इंप्लीमेंट करना ऐ हम वेब.com अडुवर नो QoS ऐ फेसबुक के अंदर गेम करना है ट्रैफिक करने है ईमेल वाला सर्च एप्लीकेशन को इधर हम स्कूल से ला एक करते हैं ओके दिस इज व्हाट यू हैव टू यूज others I don't care. That's what QoS is. So in a hospital environment you should know what is important because you should really know it is explained over. Perfect explain. You see the MRIs and CTs, they say they move large number of data. You come up with a story. Bandwidth के नहीं ये इतना आवश्यक होगा. You can't know you have to think. Hello. Hello. No. Sama kan? They will be one of the oh, yes. Three, two minutes. Okay, from that's done, design and land is not just for hospital's operation and to maintain quality of service. The company is in need of dividing the entire network into smaller broadcast domains. As the network administrator, you will come up with an appropriate, cost-effective, long-lasting network solution. The requested communication flow for the entire network has been listed below. They have also requested for hotspots at the first flow, which has to be secured and isolated from the remaining networks. Read that and implement it. This is an implementation. Designing an infrastructure will create the entire network using packet tracing. Okay. Can you put the words design and implement? Design and implement. Just implement it. Because there is this thing which says implement device integration communication, it comes as the design and implement. Okay. So we have design and implement. Abbreviation notes are normally given. Okay. Task sets discuss and explain security measures for secure reliable network and also explain the importance of security, both physical and human factors, threats to network security, network authentication, external network, which is internet and wireless networks. So areas where the issues overall environment in terms of your hosting, in terms of the general security protocol, you can come up with some. Overall, okay, network, local area network security chapter after and then to the A plus book N class network class A class security chapter N plus network class network class के बाद N class ये book के security chapter का है ये security chapter के तीन issues एक आवाज़ नत्ता I prefer you guys using stuff like this. Security is device access, VLAN membership, traffic management, system monitoring, and there are some other security measures. Access control lists, VLAN membership, port security port security का implement कराना full of always. मैं कहते हैं switchboard control का मैं port security कर लिया. Switchboard control, MAC address control, almost the same thing port security depending on the MAC. Wireless security wireless router का था मैंने तो नाम दिया no this is what we have used in terms of then wireless router के तो बता दिया मैंने explain करके मैंने अंदर security के मैं तो security के question दे गया ना यहाँ पे security फीचर से explain कर Wi-Fi WPA version 2 why is WPA version 2 used what is the reason this is being used what were the drawbacks in WPA those kind of stuff has to be explained over there. Implement network security techniques for the switches, port security, use packet tracer and come up with screenshots. There's another separate question which tells you to get some screenshots for port security. Now you should choose where port security is necessary. I'm a department of port security optional. You come up with a solution and say this department and this department needs port security due to this issues. Now let's take the first floor, reception area, which has a hotspot, and you think that someone can simply come and plug in a network cable into your system and access the network. So you tell this is the reason why I am issuing port security for the first floor, and the other floors do not have it because the users cannot access those floors or the general users cannot access those floors. That's what it is. You have to come up with an answer like that. Task 8. Explain the measures that you will take to critically retrieve and monitor critical issues. This is a bit, as you can see, this covers a lot of points. You have to always check with these points. When this particular question covers almost like 4 points, it has to be the middle long. This is only one. This is one. The one on top covers 2. This is another one. This is another one. This one covers 1, 2, and 3. This L021, M2.5. You have to see what M2.5 is and check with the answer. She has come up with distinction 1 and 1. She has just come up with points which gives you marks for M1 and distinction. Don't worry about it. Answer the question according to what the L criteria says, and depending on what you have done, apart from the others, you get the M and distinction criteria. So that's what the explanation there as well. So for a question like this, the final one, explain the measures that you will take to critically retrieve and monitor critical issues in the network such as system failures, device failures, incorrect wiring, coming up with a protocol and application that you can that can help you monitor this. Again, that covers 3, 4, and 3. So it is almost. It covers traffic management. It covers connectivity. Which says it covers traffic management. It covers testing. It also covers LAN performance. Network monitoring. Well, come up with a solution which is to monitor these kind of issues. You come up with a policy, you have come up with a protocol to say that this is how I'll be monitoring it. I'll be monitoring it throughout the organization using various techniques. Here to know that monitoring doing that. So I have to find more on this. Use MRVG. Or as PRVG. This is the most route traffic graph. Okay. So monitoring software, you can get the trial version 170 MB. Okay, you get it down, you scan some computers, you have reports going on. I will explain about how it's been done through PRVG. And you also can use and there are some audio platforms for switches.